Back on another bit of truth breakdown. What's good, my YouTube members? Always much respect. Now, we're gonna get into some things here that you see this big old chaos that's going on with the National Guards that you see right here on screen, the ICE, and also these people doing these protesting and rioting and everything, people. And you have to understand, you hear and see the whole thing from when it's set up to when it's happening right now. Everybody was here seeing the same thing that I see, but I call it. I told you what this was gonna be, people. The big destruction of America right here. And don't worry about it. You're gonna see, as I show you in a lot of videos, where the peoples from these countries where America's putting out is also putting out Americans. You got that? So yes, with all these, overall to the immigration system, you're going to notice that America going to gain more enemies around the world. We're going to get into some things here and show you what they got going on in America. The destruction begins already. Pay attention here. Take a look at this right here, people.
Dramatic crash near
people running up and down, falling to the ground. You hear pop, pop. You see fireworks. You see smoke. What is this, people? What is all this about? You have to understand it's the destruction of America and the world. Pay attention for all the sleeping sheep who don't take nothing out of this. They just see it and they be like, oh, it's something that they soon finish with and it's done. No. This is a big old agenda that's going to put a dent into the world. Pay attention here. Look at this. Look at this right here, people. So these people that you see running, holding their head, holding their phones and everything. What happened? Why did they show up at this place? Why did they show up at this location? Talking about their protesting. When protesting ever changed shit? Come on, pay attention here. So there you go, they're running and they're holding cameras.
Confrontation becoming violent in the heat of the day. Demonstrators seen throwing rocks at agents' vehicles, and one unidentified man repeatedly punched.
Now take a look at this right here. One unidentified man. They didn't identify him. I guess they identify everybody else. So that man in the white shirt, they tell you they are unidentified. They don't know him. But yes, they saw him getting kicked. You see people all in the Mexican flags there, people. Because it is a bullshit they set up right there for the masses. 100% in. Listen, pay attention.
Kicked by protesters before leaving the area. Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter live at the scene that is still active tonight. Leanne.
Of course it's active.
Mark, it certainly is. You can hear some of the protesters here behind me. A handful remain. I'll show you them here on this side of the farm. They are posted on both sides of this massive farm, as are federal agents.
So listen, people, this is a weed farm, they claim. One of those greenhouse spots in California. They claim the ICE come there to pick up people, and that's how the riots and everything starts. Listen.
On the scene, you can see them farther down the road here. Border Patrol says that it served a warrant on the farm today because it's accused of hiring and harboring undocumented workers.
Okay, so they served the warrants because they claim that illegal migrants is over there working. It's simple, people. So yes, they find out that these people is hiring these illegal, right? It sounds simple, but this is shit that been going on forever, people. This been going on forever. They have these business that actually, hire these people because it's cheaper labor. They pay them cheaper for the labor that they would have to pay the Americans if the Americans be working there. Do you understand that? So that's why they have this shit put there as a system already. And now, for the whole chaos and everything put together, now they have to do this. Pay attention, like I said, the two parties involved, people, Democrat and Republican, both of them involved in this destruction here. You're never going to see it this way because the sleeping sheep here just blind. So yes, people, the Biden administration, they claim, let these people in all by design. Keep a pause on them, track on them. Yes, a hold on them. Yes, you can come here. You got this date to come here and you're going to get these paperworks and all. And then bam, knowing that they was going to hand you over to the Donald Trump party, the Republican. Do you know that or not? That's what they was going to do, people. It's a plan. The two parties about the same thing. But this is what they do to divert you. At the end of the day, yes, let them in with some kind of, conditions. And then the Donald Trump going to come and kick them out. This is how they do it, people. It was all by design. Pay attention here.
Screams and chaos as federal agents throw tear gas and flashbangs.
Look at these people. Look at that
into
shit.
The crowd in a face.
Wow. All you can hear is screams, and then you see the camera move and you hear pop, pop. It's just a show, people. Tell me, please, what did you get out of it when you watch these things on TV? What do you really get out of it? What do you really see with your eyes of what they're showing you? Absolutely nothing. Again.
With protesters during an immigration raid at a cannabis farm outside Camarillo.
We were speaking our minds like we can as U.S. citizens.
You were speaking your mind as you can as U.S. citizen. You don't sound like no damn U.S. citizen to me. This is bullshit for the dumb masses. And I'm going to ask you a question. Would you really go down there to riot and do these things, protest, and all of these activity if you're illegal? I'm just saying, people, just a simple question. And a smart question also. Would you be a illegal migrant that they're trying to pick up and you go down there in this riot and protest so they can now see you and zero in on you? I don't think so, people. This is just bullshit for TV. Move. Pay attention here, people. Because they're setting up the show, people. You see they're doing the groundwork here for the big destruction. Don't be thinking that this is it. So pay attention to what they show you on the screen right here, what they're trying to put in your head about these ICE and FBI raids and the people fighting back. Pay attention to this right here. Look. Look, people. So they confront a ICE supposedly supporter. Wow. You know, for a pro-ICE supporter, what the fuck is this about? This is a joke right here, people. So this is not really ICE. It's a supporter of ICE. This is a joke right here. Pay attention, people. Look at this. Wow. So what makes you know that he down with ICE? The hat, the clothing, he even got one of those hair pads in his ears right there. Look at this, and he's full white. He's in full white. For the people, the audience on TV, the people watching it on TV, can just make him out separate. You don't get it, people. This is how they make movies and TV show. In order to make this guy real visible that he's different from everybody in the crowd, they have to put a special gear on him, including all white and a white hat. Pay attention to that. They look like they throw shit on him. Look at this. So look, people. So he's one guy. We don't know where he's walking from, but these people start recording him, walking up on him and all. Why is you recording him if you're going to assault him? If you're going to assault him, why hold a camera? I guess to, put you in jail later on. This is bullshit, people. TV style. Pay attention. The ICE in American flag. Look at this right here. So they're throwing stuff on him. They're hitting him. He never retaliated. He just kept walking. He's an ICE supporter. Pay attention, people. They confront him. Look at this bullshit right here, people. Is this a joke? Okay, so now they start beating him. And notice, people, if you notice, you never see nobody really hit him. It's always somebody blocking off the camera view to show if he got hit or not. Listen. Pay attention. Look at these people. What is they doing? What happened? And he just fall into the ground with nobody hit him. Look at these people. Look. He start acting like he drunk, staggering and all, and falling to the floor. And yesterday I was doing the video talking about this same type of event. And there was somebody with an alien on the shirt. And there you go again, people, today. That's an alien on the shirt or what? Okay, I guess it's to identify the aliens, the illegal aliens. I guess that's what they call them. And why they wearing the alien shirt? Okay, pay attention. He got mud on him. It's just a joke, people. Just for TV. Look at this. Penske truck park up there, all coding. So what they're trying to show you here, people, is the tension getting more violent. It becomes these violent tensions now with the regular people, or you can call them the migrants and ICE agents. Even if you're just supporting ICE, you could be in a situation, that's what they're telling you. Or if you was an immigrant or a migrant, you also need to be scared and hide. Do you understand? That's what they're doing here, people. It's a bunch of scare tactics they're cooking up for the masses. Bam.
All right, let's bring in the U.S. Attorney for the Central District of California, Bill Asaley. Bill, thank you so much for being with us. Really appreciate your time. I know that we got you on here at the last moment. I wanted to get your thoughts on what William Lajeunesse was talking about here. That we saw workplace enforcement under the Obama administration. We saw it under the Biden administration. We saw it under Bush. We saw it under Clinton. Yet under Trump, it's taking on a whole different tone.
Okay, hold on, people. You listen to what they're saying right there? They're bringing it to your attention that all of those presidents did the same thing as far as going into these work facilities and deporting people. But now under the Trump administration, it seems to be more pumped up. Why? This is the agenda they got for the masses right here. To make these things more enlightened, more on the top of things. Do you understand? So the headline news and everything, and they're giving you in different sections and showing you all these things. All of it is set up. It's nothing new. People already don't tell you this is how they do it. You pay attention to what they just tell you? That the fact that all those presidents did the same thing. But because it's the new world now, you're getting all these supposedly reaction and more eyes put towards this shit right here. Do you understand? Pay attention and
your
listen.
Thoughts on that?
Yeah, because the left here, the political leadership, they have declared open war on our federal agents. They do not want us to.
What?
We seem to have lost him there for a second.
Of course you lost him. It's bullshit, people. It's TV. It's just TV. They claim he was there live, but they lost him. What happened? He lose connection? This is bullshit for TV, red and blue style, as you could see at the corner right there. They're all about the vision. Pay attention. Let's see if they go bring him back in.
Yep, and looks like he's back. Go ahead, Bill. We lost you for a second there.
Bullshit.
Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, so the California leaders here and the politicians, they do not want us to enforce immigration laws. They've had open borders for the last few years. They've imported millions of people. And the president said, we are going to enforce immigration law. They are doing everything they can to encourage the public to openly, and yes, in some cases violently, resist our agents. And this is the reason the president sent the military. Be very clear about that. The military is here to protect our agents and our property so we can continue these operations.
Okay, so that's the reason why the Donald Trump put the military out there in the street to assist the ICE, so the ICE won't get beat up by these migrants. The world is getting stupider and stupider as the time goes by, people. You've seen it? Like I say, they got more dumb people in this earth so they can make these things more, exciting for them. You understand? We are just the consumers here. So they're entertaining you people. You are the audience with all of this show right here they're putting on with the immigration system. Pay attention here.
And we will not stop. We've arrested dozens of people already for assaulting. We're going to do more. And if we get our hands on the guy who fired that gun, he can expect to face some really serious charges here in the federal government.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that because we're seeing it in video up on our screen beside you. We've got him in a highlighted circle. But we also saw people throw...
They have it highlighted in a circle. I guess I did show this video that they show you. Look how foggy it is. Whenever it comes for them to show you something specific, the video get foggier and foggier. Take a look at that right there, people. You seen it? Okay, so what they want you to do here with this photo. Why did they put the circle here? For you to see the person so you can call them and tell them, hey, I recognize that person on camera shooting the gun. This is bullshit for the dumb masses. Like I say, people, they're entertaining dummies.
Rocks trying to smash out the windows of vehicles in which federal agents were riding. Do you have any leads yet on who this fellow with the gun was?
These are just some single people. Look at that right there, people. Do you really believe that they're going to be ICE agents? Remember, they're police. A lot of people just forget that shit. The ICE is police. They carry guns and everything. They're in mass and they carry guns. They could murder your ass right there in the street and nobody know who really do it. Because it's a masked man. So tell me the truth here, people. You think I look a single man, couple man right there on the side, and you see this ICE vehicle that they call them coming through and they're throwing bricks at it? Of course the people's ICE agents got guns, they will shoot you. This is bullshit for the dumb masses right here. Why don't they react? They didn't do nothing. They just stay there while people throw bricks at the trucks. It's bullshit. Break your ass up. Look at this.
We put out information about him. We're asking for the public's help. We currently do not know who he is.
They don't know
but
who
we
he is.
will find him.
They expect you to know who he is. I guess with this blurry photo right here, people, they want you to identify a shooter, and they're showing you this video for you to take it up and know who it is. You believe that, people? Is that real? Okay, watch.
We found lots of people already on video captured doing violent acts. We will find this guy, rest assured.
Yes,
we have the resources to do it. But
okay, you have the resources to do it. Why don't you just do it? Why showing it to us? Why show it to the public? Because you want us to solve the crime, find out who it is. But you have the resources to do it. This is bullshit for the masses.
I want to be clear. These tactics are escalating. You saw what happened in Texas, where they actually shot officers. Now you have rioters showing up prepared to shoot our agents. This is escalating, and it's not going to end well.
So there's been a bit of a dust-up here between Governor Gavin Newsom and the CBP Commissioner Rodney.
This is not a coincidence, people, why it's on FOX 666 in numerology. Remember, the Fox is for the Donald Trump. Do you know that or not, people? A lot of people would never get it, man. So yes, people, they have Republican and they have Democrat. They have the two of the biggest news company in the world, in America, right there. The Fox News and also CNN. ABC and them is all the same. Basically, when you look at it, all of them take side. Do you understand? So when you look at it, people, the Fox gonna back whatever Donald Trump do. And with the same thing that Donald Trump do, you're gonna hear CNN beat them down and what they do. And then you're gonna see Fox pump them up for what they do. You see what I'm saying here, people? In a world of division, even the news that they tell you is real and accurate is also part of the division scheme, people. Pay attention here.
On X, after Newsom tweeted this, he said kids running...
And all of these shit that they're doing, tweeting is to fuck with the dumb peoples. They don't understand that this is for them. That's why it's on Twitter, people, X. That's why it's there on a public network. I'm asking you a question. If this Governor Newsom right here want to get to some major people, this is what he do? I don't understand, man. So you want to get back to all these people? He tweeted? This is bullshit for the
tear
masses.
gas, crying on the phone because their mother was just taken from the fields. Trump calls me new scum, but he's the real scum.
See,
Rodney Scott's response.
Acting like they have beef, people. They don't have no beef. They all the same. This is what the American people fail to understand. All of them is the same. They play these games on you for the division scheme, because you have to be divided for you to buy the damn agendas. So they have two sides and they play these games on you. The peoples with red playing these games on you, and you're never gonna see it. Even though the red playing the game, the red people who love the red gonna pump them up. Same thing with the blue people. And they're all about the same thing, the destruction of you right here. While you sitting there and taking sides, people. Listen.
To that was, here's some breaking news. 10 juveniles were found at this marijuana facility, all illegal aliens, 8 of them unaccompanied. Listen. We now found that number is 9. It's now under investigation for child labor violations. This is news.
Yes, they worry about child labor now, even though they're telling you it's migrants. So now it's child labor plus migrants? Come on, people. I'm asking you a question. Why they just don't shut that place down if that's what they're doing? Yeah, Can't shut it down because that's where the fucking shit have to happen. That's where they need those facilities to give you these dramas. You're talking about those weed places in California, these glass house as they call them, where people planting weed and you claim they hire all these illegal migrants there and all that. What you have to do is shut that shit down then. Why you won't shut it down? Because it's the damn ground for the fakery. So yes, they have to have those facilities in order for you to buy these stories right here. That yes, they run upon them and they drag them out and people throwing bricks and they burning fire and all of these shit. In order for them to give you all of these bullshit, they have to basically have those facilities so they would never close them down. Listen.
California. Of course, big story during the Biden administration was that they lost track of some 320,000 unaccompanied
320 people, 2 trees, they called in for Freemasonry.
In the millions that came across the border.
You lost
it was feared that a lot of those unaccompanied minors might be vulnerable to child exploitation. Do we believe that that's what happened here?
Wow. Hold on here, people. So you want to tell us, you talk about child exploitation. Who is exploiting these childs? You're talking about the people who iron them, right? Okay, so where is the parents? These people, okay. These kids actually crossed the border on their own. Coming to America and now working in a supposedly, greenhouse farm growing weed. Come on, people. This is bullshit. 100%.
At least suspect that was what happening there. It's an active, ongoing investigation. We did apprehend, we did locate some juveniles who were present at the facility. And just on the governor, he's extremely an unserious person. He has no idea what's going on at these locations. He doesn't know the facts. He instantly just puts out these...
None of them working with no facts, people. It's just what they need to tell you to trigger your damn brain off. Do you understand? They're not talking nothing with no facts and truth. Especially when it comes to the news.
Tweets with no information to create hysteria and to create drama against our agents. He does not care about the welfare of the American people. He does not care about people being exploited. He cares about...
Guess who do care? The Donald Trump and the Republican Party, said the Fox News right there, people. You can tell what they say out their mouth can tell you who they are and what they're really going for. You understand that? Yes, because they're telling you some things, but they want you to interpret it another way. We seen what they say for what the fuck they say. Do you understand? So yes, people, all of them is about the same thing. They just pretend to kind of separate themselves from it. But take a look at what the Donald Trump performing right now in America. What is his plan? All these things that the world government put on a piece of paper for him to get done right here. That's exactly what he's doing. They mention the migrants that Biden bring in. Yes, they keep a hold on them so Trump can deport them. All of them is the same. Both Republican and Democrat. Bam.
Concerns are growing this morning that tensions could flare again after an immigration raid at a cannabis farm in Camarillo turned violent. Families now trying to locate loved ones who were detained. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Haskell is live in Camarillo and spoke with some concerned family members. Josh.
Listen, people.
Philip, just an extremely emotional scene here. The minute that we arrived outside Glass House Farms,
wow, Glass House Farm. Wow, what a joke, people. Why did they name it Glass House? Listen.
A sister and a wife of a man who works as a security guard here, George Redis. He is a disabled U.S. veteran. He is a U.S. citizen.
You see that? They have to mention people, a U.S. veteran. I guess he's a U.S. citizen, they claim, and he's also get caught up in that supposedly raid. They pick him up and gone with him. Listen.
They are desperately looking for him. They haven't heard anything about his whereabouts from yesterday. They do say that
with every one of these things they give you to pull on your heartstring, they have to show you people missing. It's part of it right here. They never even tell you that they're sure that the police or ICE got him. He's just missing, just like those people missing in the flood in Texas. And nobody seems to see those 160 bodies. They're hidden, even though it's over a week. Listen.
Was taken in the raid. We want to show you a picture of 25-year-old George Redis, a U.S. Army veteran who his family again says is disabled. They saw via Air 7. Yes, you say that he was taken in the raid. We want to show you a picture of 25-year-old George Redis, a U.S. Army veteran who his family again says is disabled.
So he's disabled? He's disabled and he's working as a security at the Glass House Farm? Listen.
Saw via Air 7 yesterday that he was trying to leave the scene in his white vehicle. Take a listen to what his sister and then his wife told us.
Listen, people. They know a lot.
I thought he was probably part of the protest and he wasn't.
Hold on here, people. They thought he was part of the protest, but he wasn't. He's a security there. I don't understand. So he's a security. Maybe I'm getting this wrong here. We're going to straighten it up in a little bit. But let me tell you what I get out of it. He's a security and he's also a cripple. He's disabled, but he's a security. And he was going to drive off in his white van. And they took him, right? Pay attention. This is his what? His sister? Pay attention.
Trying to reverse his car. They broke his window. They pepper sprayed him. They grabbed him through.
Oh, you know all that shit. You was there. Take a look at that, people. Not even a lick of tears. He got in 2 nose rings. But not a lick of tears, people. Look at the eyes. Eyes still white and everything. Not a lick of tears coming from that person. He's not even emotional. He's just fake. He's an actor for TV, people. And this one behind it in the plaid shirt. Pay attention
on
here,
the
people.
floor. They
Look
detained him.
That one wiping
His
eyes.
wife's been trying to call and ask where he is. They don't know where he is. Apparently,
Wow.
no one is
What is that funny sound coming out of your mouth, man? Why is the word sound like that? You want to convince us that you're crying, but you can't show it for real? And why is your cheeks red? Because you was crying? That's the only... This is bullshit for the
He's
masses.
with nobody, so now we don't know what to do. We're just asking to let my brother go. He's a U.S. citizen. He didn't do anything wrong. He's a veteran, disabled citizen. It says it on his car.
He said it on his car that he's disabled. And he's a U.S. citizen. What a joke for the masses.
Just want to know where he's at because I have not seen him. And I heard from him since yesterday. And I called LA and they keep saying that they're not going over there. And I just don't know where he's at. I've been up since 6 a.m. trying to call the sheriffs, the police department, Oxnard, Camarillo, Ventura. And I can't hear nothing. They say they don't know. They don't associate.
I guess this one is the wife. I guess they have tears falling out of one eye right there. Pay attention to them. They're fake. All of them is fake. Pay attention here. Listen.
And as you heard from George Redis's wife, it's his daughter's birthday party tomorrow.
Yes.
She is desperate.
Everything in the world to pull on your heartstring when it comes to these fakery right here, because you have to believe. Move. Now this is something different right here you're looking at. As they tell you, employee was fired. Mass layoff and leave and all people right here. And guess what? It's a celebration. Pay attention to this because the people's already getting used to this right here with no jobs around. They might tell you the job market, report and all of that, but it's just fakery to keep you at bay in hell. There will be no more jobs here. Do you understand? It's the starting after big old destruction coming for the masses. They give you a way out to live and then they take that off the table. Oh, you're gonna live. Pay attention to this. Watch this right here. People coming out with boxes. What's the cheering for, people? What's the celebration for? Because they got fired? Hold on here, people. So they want to supposedly break down the department, the FBI and all, the federal workers, break them down into pieces. So this is what they're doing. And later on, they're going to tell you the country is way weaker than it used to be. Pay attention here. There you go. They're celebrating. Wow, thank you. And they all in signs. I guess they thank them for what they did before. Look at this. You got a growing plant in a box. These people wait for their loved ones to come out to hug them up and cry. I'm just saying, people. Wow, what a dumb shit. So they know they was going to lay them off today. So the family members show up outside, make a damn line, stand up there for them to come out with boxes and hug them. It's time for you to just leave TV alone, people. It's a trickery. It's a 100% trickery. And to know that's what have all the masses moving now. That's what moved them. Something that they see on screen. Look at this right here. Take a look. They're crying. They're crying and the other people cheering. What a joke. You're cheering for the crying people? Wow. What a joke for the masses. So what's these? What kind of signs is these they're holding? Like I say, people, only a few things in this world I despise more than politics, and they're all division schemes. You understand what I'm saying? These things that they put in place to separate up the people. The politics is a big part of it. You understand? And a lot of people don't understand that. They don't know. They don't get it that the politics is just to divide them up in sections. Move.
Do you want to take a couple of questions,
Now
Governor?
take a look at this fucking mockery right here.
Do you want to take a couple of questions, Governor? Would you want to do that? Do you want to? Sure. Is the press going to be respectful of this event?
Like I say, people, this is a mockery right here. Now, when you look at it with this Texas Strong right there, you see it? I'm one of those person who brought this shit to your attention so you understand that these people control the destruction, and when they destroy you, they come in with the word strong. They're going to use that word even though you see the eagle wings, the eagles right there to represent Freemasonry, to show you that they're all Freemason. Right there in plain sight with all those stars represent the fallen ones that control you. So pay attention, people. After they flood you out in Texas, they're mocking you right here with Texas Strong. I guess if you're not dead, you're strong. They don't care about the people who are dead in those supposedly waters. They only care about you because you're strong. Listen to this. They can't call the dead people strong.
Tragedy. Please, yes. Go ahead, please.
Pay attention to this right here. They're going to take questions. Why did the Donald Trump show up there, people? So listen. The flood happened on the 4th of July. And the Trump shows up on the 11th. The 11th of July. What can he do, people? What did he come there to do? He's supposed to be reduced, you know, what FEMA can do for you in these situations. What did he come there for in the white hat? What is it good for? Said USA. Sit beside that other punk that play cripple, which is the governor of Texas. What kind of joke is this? Remember what they did, people. They're the one who manipulate the weather to give you extra rain. They own those levees and they make it catch water and then let it go to flood the people. Real rain don't flood people. Listen to this.
Obviously upset because they say that those warnings, those alerts didn't go out in time. And they also say that people could have been saved. What do you say to those families?
So you listen to what they're asking people. They're saying that the supposedly respond wasn't fast enough. They could have saved people or saved lives, but the respond wasn't that fast. It wasn't that swift. So therefore people die. So take a listen to what Donald Trump and them gonna say here.
Well, I think everyone did an incredible job.
You see, oh my goodness, everybody do an incredible job. I guess with the circumstances that they have, people, the water come wash away everybody. Remember, I already told you they did it. If you doubt that, let me know. They're the one who did it. Now, they can call it cloud seeding or whatever they want to call it. We know what it is, manipulation of the weather to give you that extreme raining, where it can also be flooding and dangerous for the masses, I should say deadly. Listen.
I guess Christie said a 1 in 500, 1 in 1,000 years. And
1 in 500
I just
and
have
1 in 1,000 years.
For the job that everybody did. There's just admiration.
With all that people dead, Donald Trump, with all that people that you claim dead and missing, you're still gonna praise the peoples that they saved them? You're still gonna praise the people who supposed to be there to save these people? You have a Camp Mystic in bushes and set up for flood, you call it Flood Alley. And you have a camp there in the summer when you know the flood gonna come. Listen to this.
Only a bad person would ask a question like that, to be honest with you. I don't know who you are, but only
You see, that's what the Donald Trump is there for. He's not there to help nobody. He's not there to put a light on the situation and make people feel better about the situation. He has to stir up shit. That's what he's about, people. That's what the role he's playing. He's a character. He's a TV character playing a role, and that's the role he's playing currently. So yes, it's the dumbest. The question is not good. Only an evil person would ask that question. If the first responders and these people who are supposed to be rescuing these people send out these notifications to let them know that these areas is no longer safe. Yes, those people, you can't ask if them people slow on their job. That's a bad question. Listen.
Evil person would ask a question like that. I think this has been heroism. This has been incredible.
Listen.
Really, the job you've all done. It's easy to sit back and say, oh, what could have happened here or there, you know. Maybe we could have done something differently. This was a thing that has never happened before.
Never happened before.
Nobody's ever seen anything. I've never seen anything like this. I've gone to some real bad ones. I've never seen anything like this. So
they're the one who do it, people. Don't be stupid. Then they come with that word strong. I already know they did it. Why you think they can come and say you're strong now? You don't get it or what? Now look at the Texas sign right there, the Texas flag. Red and blue and have a star on it. The people sleep, man. They don't get it. It's the devil work they're doing. They're the one who flood out those peoples. Listen.
I admire you, and I consider you heroes and heroine.
Wow, heroine.
And I think you've done an amazing job.
You only can use those words, amazing and all. But nothing good can come from these things. You're talking about 160 people still missing, and the only thing you can do is come and praise the peoples for doing their job. I must say this before I end the video, because the water run from one area to another. Just keep this in mind, people. Every water, every flood have a flow. It got a place where it runs, and it got a place where it ends up. The flood waters. Okay, so if 160 people is laid out in those waters, all they have to do, people, is track the whole water system. Where the water start from, it come through these Camp Mystic, people missing from there, you run that check all the way to where those water end up. And you will find every single person that wash away and die in there. Now that the water is receding, the sun is shining bright, it's hot, you're gonna smell the bodies. Where is the 160 people? Is they tripping and telling you that these people missing but they at home sleeping or chilling? This is a 100% joke. I guess that's why they can come with Texas strong. 160 people missing, 120 dead, and they're still alright. Everybody's still happy. Shout out to everybody who saved these people. You know, first responder and everything, getting respect. What kind of bullshit is this, people? Only in hell they pump up these disasters that actually kill people. They can come and praise some people for it. Move.